Now, before you ask, no, this isn't the chick from the Racism Made Me Fat video. Uh-uh. This is a whole new ball game over here. Apparently, this chick works for Comedy Central, and this is coming to us via OWN, which is Oprah Winfrey, the Oprah Winfrey Network. And I'm telling you, these ladies have completely lost it. Because did you know that every bad thing that ever happens even more so to black women? Did you know that? Like, hey, did your grandma die? I'm sorry, it doesn't affect you as much as it affected black women, apparently. Because there's a here talk about patriarchy, and apparently this lady is with I think the Daily Show, which is just a dumpster fire. I'm not a fan of Trevor Noah. I'm not a fan of the only thing worth a damn on Comedy Central is South Park, and sadly it looks like it's going to remain that way for quite a while. So she is in a room full of black women, and as per usual, not a man in sight, or not masculine, or you know what I'm saying, just somebody with some testosterone within them, except for them, because they're pumped full of testosterone too. But this all really stems from the feminism and the movement that took place back in the 60s and 70s. And this is 100 women that don't need no man, talking about just, oh, how terrible it is. By all means, let's get this party started.
We are required to do so much more as a group of women on the planet.
Really? Really? Are you sure? Because by who? I mean, she's generalizing. She's going to generalize in this video. And so thusly, I'm going to have to counteract her generalizations with generalizations of my own. And I can't help but feel like you're not, like, as far as, being an American for the most part, you're not really required to do much. If you want to sit on your ass and not do a damn thing and kick back and collect welfare and snap, and all you got to do is get pregnant, which tons of you do, and not stay with the father until you'll get pregnant, and before the baby's born you're not with the father. So yeah, what are you required? Exactly, what are you required? Who makes you do a damn thing? Nothing and nobody. But what you're doing right now is, you get an opportunity to have some attention put on you. Shoot, you want to sit here and take it. Really quickly, can we stop throwing around the term star? No, and no matter the context, like they'd be like, oh yeah, porn star. Okay, no such thing in 2019. Because celebrity really isn't what it once was. It's now such an open market for celebrity that really the term star, the Daily Show star spoke on gender and race. Once again, gender is bullshit. Biological sex all day. Everybody who buys into that mindset, I'm sorry, you got sold a false bill of goods, but you got sold a false bill of goods. Let's continue.
Like, I remember talking to one of my friends who's white, and she was talking to me like, fighting the patriarchy and all of this stuff. I said, this is what you have to understand when it comes to sexism and misogyny and the patriarchy when it comes to black women.
When it comes to black women, when it comes to me, just notice her body language. When it comes to me, black women, because I'm a victim. No matter what, my victim points are more victim pointy than you, ma'am. Even though that white woman is your god, that white woman is who you pine to be. And this really is sad what has been interjected into black and urban communities and the black family. I mean, y'all sat here and sold the black man out. Like, you want to sit here and trip on black, because she about to, black men. Deal is that y'all want nothing to do with us, and those of us who are quite a bit more enlightened recognize this and be on our way, because it's nothing but chaos. You're a terrible. I mean, just as a group, because this is an individual thing, and if it don't apply, let it fly. But your reputation is just god awful, And and instead of doing anything to counteract that, they happily hop on television, hop in front of 100 other sisters and be like, no, this is the way to be. And unfortunately, it is completely counterproductive to anything worth a shit.
Is that when you deal with the patriarchy, you only deal with white men. That's who you have to fight. When we fight the patriarchy, we have to fight white men, we have to fight black men.
Told you, right? I mean, because, like, yeah, definitely. So many brothers that sit here want this Del Carter looking broad. And if you don't know who Del Carter is, I can't help but feel like we are just not of the same generation. Look her up. Look up Del Carter and then tell me, oh, she did like, tell me I ain't on to something. I think it's the fro. Because that's what really super sucks, because I like natural hair. But unfortunately, yeah, yo, it's just like past the wall. I mean, like, why couldn't they get like a slimmy, like something a little less, Big Ma-ish, to give this speech? Like, why y'all even listen? Because, oh man, look at the broads in the background. There's not a 35% in this. Maybe old girl to the left, or like at the bottom, but I can't see her because of her shoulder. And then you got the ones on the right. You got glasses on the right, maybe glasses. That depends on, like, what she looked like with those peepers off. Definitely not the three visible ones. And that shoulder looks fat too. The green on the side right there, yeah, that shoulder look like it's definitely known ham hocker too. Like, this is just like sad, and the dudes be gone. Why? Because it's best to just leave you be. Like, trust me, like, oh, you sitting here talking about, oh, black men, black patriarchy, and everything else like that. Well, how are we supposed to be where we ain't? Places that we're not, right? Black men and the patriarchy. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. When a female, or really anybody, starts talking in this type of language, they use all the gender language, such as, like, cis and heteronormative, and like patriarchy, and just real social justice terminology. I gotta say, guys, like, you're probably talking to a communist, or like a socialist, or somebody like along that's happily willing to go along with that mindset and go along with that ideology, as long as they don't have to take responsibility for anything. And that's what you're mainly looking at right here. Is this young lady? I mean, shoot, man, she probably like in her 40s or something like that. I'm not sure. But, black don't crack. I can't particularly tell. And plus, the chicks be looking rough. Like, I mean, there are 18-year-old, 12, not 12. I'll say about like 14, 15-year-old young black girls that look older than this chick. Okay, like, I'm telling you, it's nuts. But either way, it's just another man bashing session, and they are so readily available, guys. I can do this all day, but I can't help but feel that just going over this over and over again will get insanely redundant. But I felt because this was owned and giving me an opportunity to tie Oprah into it, and really Hollywood in general, because that's their whole thing, is being Hollywood. When they present such things like this, it's mainly to keep the women in line. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with you. You perfect just the way you are. It's his problem. It's that guy's problem. And it's not your ability to pick a guy. You know what I'm saying? It's never that. It's never her ability or the type of man that she chooses. It's always oh, he ain't shit. And trust me, the beautiful thing is that she's sitting here basically being racist. My white friend and everything. No. This is some universal shit at this point. All right, white, black, green, blue, purple. Ladies, like, I mean, the Caucasian, the odds of her being far more feminine is astronomically high, but the mindset isn't too far off. No, all of them. They like, just if you're an American or you're in America, like, remember that old Eddie Murphy joke? Eddie, Eddie, give me half, Eddie. He was like, yeah, I want to go out to the bush and get a chick because these American bras is wild. That was like in the 80s. Come on. And things have done nothing but escalate. And you have people such as Oprah and your Tyler Perrys and your Lee Daniels and, you know, quote unquote Black Hollywood that, you know what I'm saying, propagate this type of stuff. Why do you think that they've been allowed to prosper in the manner in which that they have? Just saying.
But then we're required to protect black men at the exact.
Protect what? Protect? Are you kidding me? Woman, y'all ain't protecting. You can't protect yourself. You damn sure can't protect black men, and you're damn sure. And who you're talking about are the sons that you left, that you made fatherless, that you went out of your way. Not her. I don't know this woman's story, but I'm talking about, you know, group in general. If it don't fly, let it fly. But you went out of your way to make your child fatherless. And then talk about, oh yeah, we have to protect. Oh, I'm a single mother. Oh, yo, that line has had its day. We ain't seen too many episodes of Maury for us to pretend like, oh yeah, you know, believe all women. Oh, the sob story. Oh, he treated me like this. He did this to me. He did that to me. Let me tell you something, guys. I spent like, you know, 15 years of my life under that mindset. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, and it would get to me. It would be heart-wrenching shit every time. And you know what? Most times it was a lie. Most times it was bullshit. So, you know, remember that. It's always a sob story. It's always how she's a victim, how somebody did her wrong. And in the Atheism is Unstoppable Central Part 5 video, I brought this up, the minimizing your part, minimizing your role. Everybody does it. Self-included. I do it too. Make no mistake. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm perfect. But at the same time, like, can we please have honest conversation? Because this is completely dishonest.
At the same time.
Black women own the conversation. Watch the full discussion on OWN. Saturdays, 10 o'clock. Then they got at the bottom. See, that's the thing. Yeah, you own every conversation. I mean, trust me, guys, I got hundreds of videos. I do not shut up. But at the same time, you know, it's like, where do you think I could possibly get that from? So, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. Pardon me. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, yeah, go ahead, do that too. I ain't scared of you. Sup, if you enjoy my fantastic voice and want to get videos like this every single day, share it, because sharing is caring, and YouTube and BitChute and like, then we know what it is. And speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? Can black women own the conversation when most of them rely on the Bible that says, yeah, you shouldn't be leading no conversation? So, because I can guarantee you, most of those 100 chicks, 80 of them are, oh, I loves Jesus. I loves Jesus. I loves Jesus. I loves Jesus. Not enough to follow his word now, huh? Yeah, but they never think of that shit. So, but what do you think about it? Let me know what you think in the comments. And until the next one.